Live from beautiful Ohio, it's the OK Boomer podcast, featuring siblings, the real Jean and Laura.
Hello. I'm Jean.
And I'm Laura. And we are here to encourage all you boomers, millennials, and everyone to be happily okay together. Well, here we are, Jean, and it's September. And I've been up to all kinds of things.
I want to hear all about it. So, Hurricane Laura, what's been happening?
I know. I actually got a hurricane named after myself, which was pretty exciting. I just swooped in. Hopefully I didn't cause too much damage. I feel a little badly for that.
It was a little windy in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, me too. I truly feel badly for anyone who did have a lot of devastation from such a horrible hurricane. But one of my friends, a longtime friend, her name is Karen. And of course, all the buzz about Karens in the news lately, the popular culture news about what a Karen is. And she texted me and she said, well, thank goodness now the buzz is off of Karens and now it's on to Laura. So.
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
So what else has been going on?
Well, in of course, talking about hurricanes and things like that, disasters, I, of course, have been focused on mascara. Yes, I said it, mascara. I did the mascara challenge for myself.
Well, this sounds like an important event.
It clearly important. With everything going on in the world, we need good mascara. So I did not know this, Jean. Perhaps you did. Well, you know how when you wear masks, you can't see anything but your eyes, your eyeballs. Very important. And it's frustrating because I like to try all kinds of lip glosses and lipsticks and blushes, and you have to throw those all to the wind. Nobody sees it. They just see your nice, bright white mask. I wear a white mask, of course. I don't know why I wear a white mask. I guess I feel like it goes with everything.
Oh my gosh, coordinating masks. You're right.
So I tried the mascara challenge, and if you go to Sephora, you can get for $13 each mini mascaras. I hate to buy the whole big tube and then not like it, so I bought myself 6 mini mascaras, and I've been trying them on every day. It's very fun.
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And I wish I was a famous blogger or YouTuber that I could be doing this and I would be getting 1 million likes and comments, but it's just me. But
I think you would go for it. So so you tried 6?
I tried 6. Yes, and there's some Anastasia Beverly is very good. Probably my favorite. That with Lancome Hypnose Drama. Very good.
And what do you like about it? What would be good?
These are good scientific questions, Jean. I like this. I like it if it makes my lashes curl, how dark it is, how well it stays on. Does it flake during the day? You don't want to have that raccoon eye.
Yes.
Above your white mask.
And it doesn't clump.
And clumping is a factor. How hard is it to take off at night?
So
many factors.
Good. So you're going to buy one of these mascaras you liked?
I think I am. I'm down to about the 2. Those are my favorites. But then I also realized, just as a bonus makeup tip today, ladies, for every lady who cares about mascara, if you get the inexpensive $13 tube and it dries, you don't care. You don't have a whole big tube. You're mad dried out. You just get a new one. It's the best.
I'm sure you've helped many people today, Laura. What else has been going on?
Well, on a fun little note, I believe I have mentioned that our one daughter out of Chicago is having a baby in December. So this weekend we're going to have a baby shower.
Now, virtual baby shower?
No, I am actually braving it, and I'm going for an actual in-person COVID shower.
With masks? Matching masks?
I bought cute little pink masks I'm going to have to put down my white mask and wear a pink one, but I can do that.
And pink is because, of course, she's having a girl.
She is having a girl. I took a deep breath there because I thought, have we told everyone she's having a girl? But yes, we have.
All right.
She is having a girl, and I believe we've talked about that before. Shoo! You know, how that little...
Uh-oh. All right, well, you were the one who said pink, so...
I did say pink, it's all on me. No, I think everyone knows she's having a little baby girl, which is exciting. So this is what everybody should do when you're planning a shower during the COVID. What do you do, Jean? Take a guess.
Well, now you've got me flat-footed. I don't know.
Flatfoot, you build a garage. So we built a garage.
Whoa.
We were thinking of building a garage anyway. We really were planning on doing this. So we built a garage because the OH has a big pickup truck that never fit in any normal garage. So we planned on building a big garage. So my contractors have built a big garage, put the roof up because in case it rains for the shower, they had to put in the plywood walls to support the roof. But now that the roof is up, I asked him to take the plywood walls down.
So hence you've really created a
picnic shelter.
Yes.
It's a giant picnic shelter at the end of my driveway, and that's where we're going to have the shower.
Well, happy day. You'll have to tell us all about it.
I know. I'm very excited. So in our next episode, 289, I don't think we're quite there yet, I will chat about the COVID shower.
Good. I'll write that down in our extensive notes that we keep on this. Great. So what else? Anything else? Wow, you have a lot going on. Anything?
There was a lot going on. That's about it for me. But just, yes, I don't know why my focus now is on life during this COVID. Like I don't brush my teeth hardly at all anymore. I do before I go to bed and when I wake up. But I used to floss incessantly, making sure my teeth looked perfect when I went out. Nobody sees them now.
Yeah, but it's important to take good care of your teeth. So
no, I really
know, but you're right.
So
the masks have really changed, probably more things than we had first thought. I mean, we're doing it. We're faithful mask users, but yeah,
we are. Well, there was a server the other day. And her mask was just darling. Had all kinds of little sparkles. And it was for our Cleveland Cavs, who are not really playing right now. But it was just a darling, sparkling Cavs mask. So I applaud her.
Right. And that would make me happy to see that.
It did. It wasn't just the white one, the white sterile one, I insist on.
So I'll tell you a little bit about my week. Is that okay? Are you...
Yeah, I guess. No.
My turn.
Sure, you talk.
Well, one thing when you were talking about mascara, I was going to mention, and I don't know if this ties together or not, but in my brain, it did. We are just past the anniversary of Princess Di's death.
You know, I thought about that the other day. We are, aren't we?
Yeah, and why I was thinking of it is I realized... Maybe I had thought about this before, but it came to my mind at this anniversary, how close in age really you are to her or were to her. Your birthdays, they're a year or two apart, but that's not much.
I see what you're saying.
Your age.
If she was living
age,
today, she would be close to my age.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I thought, that just made me feel sad. Partly she'd be looking older, so she never, I mean, not that you're looking older, but just occurred to me. I thought, oh my goodness, right?
Do continue, dearest.
No, I
think
we'll
sad because I realized how old she would be.
Oh my gosh! Well, no, but think of her because we always picture her as the beautiful princess, right?
Yes, I do know what you're saying, and it is sort of shocking to think. Right, she would have just been.
Yeah,
regular,
she would have been a boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Right. She would have loved to talk about trying on mascara. So I thought about that. And then I had another little memory lane thought because I was reading a cute little article about a young woman in our Northeast Ohio area who is starting a food truck, and she serves her very special smoothie bowls. And she makes her smoothie bowls. The base of it is, see if I can say this right, acai berries. Is that how you say it?
Oh, yeah, that ACAI, yes.
And that reminded me of you.
That juice we used to drink?
Yes. You, because it said that acai has been around for about 20 years, and I thought that's about right. That's when you joined a
Oh, what was that called? And it
right.
almost was presented like a lovely bottle of wine.
Yes, and you could subscribe to it.
Mona V. No. Yes?
Something like that, yes.
I
And
think
I
it was
just thought
Mona
of
V.
you. I wondered
Oh
if they were
my.
still around or if you still drink acai, but you were helping to share acai right at the beginning.
I was so trendy. I was on the cutting
Well,
edge.
you are trendy, right? From acai to, and I'm sorry, everybody, if I'm saying it wrong. Feel free to correct us.
Yeah, I never knew how to say it, and I didn't sell it, but I encouraged it. Oh, that's
probably a problem
past.
with it. No one knows how to say it. You know, like strawberry, easy to say, right?
Yeah, banana.
Blueberry, easy.
Yeah,
that's hard to say. Well, another thing, this you were saying about teeth and all this lately, and not just during time of COVID. This probably started a little before that. I don't like to sneeze anymore.
Just because of germs or what?
Well, I think partly because of germs, but it seems lately, I don't know if there's some kind of new thing in the air but my sneezes are just like so big and totally shake me up, but I feel like all my body systems stop. Like seizure. I don't like it, so I don't like to sneeze anymore. Just thought I'd share that. Then another thing.
My.
Yeah.
What an affliction. I'm so sorry, dear. Okay, continue.
Right. So Paige came up to the lake last week. He came up on Thursday, which great, right? Thursday, planning to stay for the weekend. How fun.
That's exciting.
Except it so confused us because he normally comes up on Friday. So we were just lost the whole weekend on what day of the week it was.
It's tricky. It's tricky. We like our routines.
That was enough to throw it. So like on Friday morning, I'm saying, oh, we got to see how the market opens. And he just looks at me and says, the market's closed on Saturday.
Pray tell, it was not.
Yeah.
Saturday.
But one thing that happened that was really kind of fun this weekend is the family next door. They always, especially this year, they've been having a lot of family members come up and enjoy the lake and just, have fun as a family. And they have a grandson who is 5 right now. Yes. He's very little. He's cute and smart and chatterboxy. He's a chatterbox and he's always got ideas. And his latest idea was he decided he wanted to learn how to water ski.
Wow. Good for him.
Yeah, really good for him. So it turned out the neighbors had a beginner little kid water skis. So they started teaching him and they came up with the idea of letting him start out being towed behind their jet ski in the marina, that would be safe for him. So the whole family trooped down, and then before you know it, we trooped down, and then most of the neighbors came down, and we were all cheering Ryan on, little guy on. It was so much fun to watch him try, and he was so excited, except he kept worrying that fish were going to nibble him.
Oh, that's adorable. How did he do?
Well, it was mostly he got dragged through the water.
But he did it.
He did it, yeah. So we hope he's going to be brave and try it again this weekend. And another thing about him, so that was fun to watch him. It was just fun to all be together and just sharing a nice moment. But he started kindergarten in just this past week, and he is in the virtual school. They have both. Their school is offering both. You can either go to class or virtual. So he picked virtual, or his family did.
Gotcha.
And they don't have Zoom, but they use Google Classroom. But his mom was telling me that it is like Zoom. And she says, yeah, he sits down in front of the screen and all the little faces are on, all his little classmates, and the kids know how to mute and unmute. Of course they do.
Wow.
Of course they do.
Wow, better than all of us adults in our Zoom meetings.
Yeah. So I thought, oh my gosh, so that's wow, good for them. So September, what do we think of when September is always a big month, right? Back to
It is
school.
a big month. What do you think of? I know what I always think of in September.
Yeah, it's school, right?
It is school. Although I must say, the OH and I, when it was September 1st, we started the month off with our favorite cream stick.
Oh, there you go. So, right, it's a time of new beginnings. It's a time of back to school. So, let's just take it from there.
What do you think? When I think of back to school, thankfully, I don't have those back to school nightmares anymore where you forgot to study for a test. Boy, I used to get those a lot when I was in school.
Yeah.
Now I don't. I happily don't. I just have the nightmares of I forgot to turn in papers for closings, but luckily that doesn't happen ever. All right. I think of pop quizzes.
Pop quizzes. Oh, that's like about the worst thing a teacher could have said.
I know, when you happily got to class and you hadn't really read over the material, and then she says, everybody put your books under the table, under your desk. We're doing a pop quiz.
And it was usually on a Friday, just when you thought you were almost to the weekend.
Yeah, you thought you could slide through, and oh, that sinking feeling. But I get to do that as a substitute teacher sometimes, and it's my revenge.
Oh, how nice to be on the other side.
So, Jean, I'm giving you a pop quiz.
Whoa! Oh no!
Put your books, magazines, coffee cup under the table. Now, I thought, this is where I realize I'm getting old, I thought this little pop quiz was in my People magazine. I've been looking at a couple magazines. Yeah. I still feel young and trendy reading People. I don't know that anybody under the age of 50 reads People, but I still do. But alas, in picking it up, I realized, no, it's my AARP magazine. Yeah. Oh, well. Moving on. Are you ready?
You're really giving me a pop quiz. Yes.
Yes, of course I am.
All right. Okay.
Come on. It's September. It's school time. Snap to it. You don't have to give the exact year, but if you could at least give me at least the right decade. It's all relating to food, of course, because I love food.
Oh, I do too. All right. I have a
what
chance.
What year did Campbell's cream of mushroom soup launch?
Well,
which has been used in a million casseroles.
Yes, absolutely, and including the famous green bean casserole. So I know this.
You should know this.
What year did cream of mushroom soup Campbell's launch? I will say it launched in the 50s.
What? It was 1934.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Okay.
We'll try a lot of casseroles. That's a lot.
A lot of casseroles.
Does anybody actually make it as a bowl of soup?
No.
Okay.
You know who used to? Mom. When we were sick, one of our first meals that I always wanted was cream of mushroom soup.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. My memory. All right, little AA.
Okay, you failed by 2 decades. You failed on that one. We'll try again.
Okay.
Tater tots. Another healthy.
Right. Oh, I'm into veggie tots now, and you could just create so many different kind of meals out of them. They've been a good thing during this time. So tater tots, when did they come about?
Yeah. Try to get the decade.
Oh, I will say the 60s.
1953.
No!
Earlier than I would have thought. I know.
So they've been around my whole life.
Yes. Our whole life. Okay, I'll give you a couple more.
All right, it's fun. I'm doing great, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. Jiffy Pop.
Oh, wow, I can remember that. I used to really beg Mom to get that. That was a treat.
Know.
And, okay. Well, I'm going to go with the 50s again. Sooner or later, I got to hit something with, I'll go with the 50s.
You are correct. 1958.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
know. I just thought this was interesting. All right, I'll give you
And they're
one that.
still around. You're right. That's what's interesting is they're still popular and fun. All right. Okay. You got
Very popular.
one more. Yeah. One or two.
This one I'll say with a southern accent because the commercial kind of went with it. Shake and bake.
Oh,
Shake
yeah.
and bake.
Boy, I thought that was exotic. I used to always, again, beg mom to get that because I thought that was like really fine cuisine.
Yes, I still get it.
The 60s.
You are correct.
Woo!
1965. Do you want one or two more?
Oh, let's go with two. This was fun.
Okay. Kind of along the line with shake and bake, hamburger helper, which we just had about 2 weeks ago. You add a little bit of sour cream to the beef stroganoff. It's pretty darn good.
It is. And there again, a good thing to keep on your pantry.
Yep. Hamburger helper.
I'm going to say the 70s.
Oh, you are good. 1971.
Whew, just made it. Would you have counted it if I had said the 60s?
No.
Okay.
No, I would not have.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Wrong decade.
Like that.
Okay. When was avocado toast? When did it really become popular? It was first served in a New York City cafe in this year.
Oh.
Avocado toast. Hello, millennials.
In the 1990s.
Oh, good guess. 2006.
Huh.
I know. I thought it would have been around longer. I mean, maybe people were eating it, but it didn't really become something you could order or think about until 2006.
Well, I actually agree with you that I thought it was going to be pretty recent, but I backed it up a decade because I've sort of overshot. So anyhow.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well.
So another great pop quiz. I feel like it's September. That was great, Laura. I'm back to school. And what does going back to school mean to you besides worrying about tests?
I know. Tests is a big one. What is more fun about back to school is I can just remember dreaming of my first outfit, my first day of school outfit. And the shoes. The shoes were very important. And if I was lucky, sometimes mom and dad would take us to Acme Click. And they had a big shoe department back when grocery stores sometimes had big shoe departments. Now it's called Walmart. But
yes, right.
And I could pick out a new pair of shoes. So my outfit, very important. And getting school supplies. Now, I tell you, Jean, I may have mentioned this before, but it warrants repeating. I am still so disappointed that I never once got the 64 Crayola crayon box.
You didn't?
No, I was lucky to get the 16.
Even at home? I mean, because you were the second child and we already had plenty of broken bits of crayon?
Yes, and we had the bucket of crayons. And all kinds of, and other kids took their 64 box to school, first grade, second grade. No, I got a new 16. There was no need for a 64. I would have been happy with the 32.
I know, if you don't have periwinkle in your box, how could you even go to school? You needed a periwinkle.
I know.
So, right, getting ready for the first day of school, right.
Yeah.
Big deal. I think September, right, is still, you feel like it's the start of change. For a lot of people, it's like the new year, like January 1. People set resolutions.
It almost is. It's that feeling of a new beginning. We're going back. The summer, the frivolity is done. Now we're getting serious. We're making plans in our life. And it is. It's kind of like you can turn over a new leaf. We don't have any grades in the grade book yet.
No pop quizzes yet. No group projects. No reports.
Right. We're all there equally starting. There's no C- that you got to try to get a bunch of A's to pull that up.
Oh. Why did I ever like to go to school? So I think you had an idea. You were telling me you might be discussing something positive to do starting in September.
Yes. Now, do you do this? And I don't, but I'm trying to think about putting this into my daily life. Do you daily compliment yourself?
I probably don't. What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, you could do it anytime during the day, but just think about one thing that is very special about yourself. And I've always felt that that was maybe a little selfish, or I shouldn't think that, but I think it might be good for all of us if we did. We're so down on ourselves and why can't I do this better? But maybe there's something we do really well or something about ourselves we like. I'm glad I was born with green eyes. I like my green eyes
That's a good compliment.
popping above my COVID mask. Or I think I'm fairly good at listening to people. Sometimes I feel like I don't accomplish enough, I'm not doing enough, but just trying to pull something out that but what are your skills? What are you good at? Give yourself a compliment.
Give yourself. You were so sweet. You said you're fairly good. I think you could say you are great at listening to people.
Oh,
Really
you're
pile
sweet.
it on. Pile on your compliment. I will think about that and yeah, say something nice.
Right. Because it always feels so good if somebody else says it to you. It just kind of gives you that little jump in your new shoes. But why not just say it to yourself? You're alive. I'm giving everyone permission to compliment themselves.
I am going to do that and let's, as they say, circle back to this next time.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Let me know. We maybe even just write it down every day what you've said good
I'll
about
do
yourself.
that. Let's do that and we'll talk about next time. That's awesome. So happy September.
Yes, happy September. New hope, new beginnings.
Right. And I have a new idea.
Oh, do tell.
And I've mentioned it to you briefly and you said it was okay.
Boomer.
I yes, okay. Or as they say in England, okay, Booma.
Boomer. Yes.
Okay, Booma. We have a new idea, and this came out of we've talked about you have sort of faded away on reading books.
Yeah, let's just say it. I don't read. I don't read. I know how to read, but I don't read.
Right, and you don't have any. You are able to read just fine.
Yes, I don't have any disabilities. I just plain don't enjoy reading. I do too many other things, too busy. I'll look things online, maybe an audiobook if I'm going on a big trip. I don't read.
Although you read AARP magazine.
Apparently, yes, I do.
And People magazine. All right. And I, on the other hand, I would be like the opposite of you, right?
Yes, very much so.
I have
You
read
are
all
the
the
reader.
time my whole life. And in fact, when I was in law school, a lot of people would say, oh, I haven't read a book the whole time I've, a book for pleasure. The whole time I've been in law school. I mean, I still did. I can't stop. I love to read. Always something new and good to read. So I was thinking about this. Not that you have to read, but I think you're missing out on some pleasure and enjoyment.
You have said this. Yes.
I have said this. So we'll be talking about this more, as we get it going. But I'm going to launch, with Laura's help, which I love, hopefully a vlog on YouTube.
What did you just say?
Vlog, yes. So it'll be like our podcast, except we'll have to, I guess, do it through Zoom. Maybe we can get the little kindergartner to help us. And we'll record that. But what we're going to be doing is sharing books with Laura.
Yes.
And it's like a reading challenge. And I'm thinking of calling it, for right now, see how you like this.
Okay.
I'm thinking of calling it Give Books a Chance. Laura, give books a chance.
Give books a chance. Wasn't there a song?
Yeah.
Peace?
A chance. So it's going to be Give Books a Chance. So there again, add this to the list of what we have to talk about next time. I hope we have more to share about that.
Yeah. So I guess, right, we'll talk about that some more, but we're going to see if we can get me to read.
Yeah. And this is going to be fun. I don't want you to think of it like I'm tying you up and chaining you in somewhere. Hopefully this will be adding some pleasure to your life.
I hope so.
All righty. But now, of course, we must say toodles, right?
No, it's it. Wow, these little episodes that we do go so quickly.
I know.
All right, Jean, I'm not ready to say goodbye, but I've got my little card in my hand, so I'm prepared. Here we go. We, of course, are OK Boomer Podcast. You can reach out and talk to us and give us your thoughts at contact@okboomerpod.com. Or you can just find us on the website, okboomerpod.com, and all our happy episodes are on there. And we even have bios about ourselves if you want to read about us.
I read it quite a bit, yes. I do.
Do you really?
I love our page, our website page. All right. So what was that? okboomerpod.com. Sorry.
Yes,
and
it is a fun page. Or, of course, we are with social media, Twitter and Instagram at OK_boomerpod. And do we want to thank our wonderful Pat?
Oh, of course.
At Speak Up Talk Radio. She's just fabulous. I think the last episode I had construction guys here who were literally drilling out a section of my basement, but hopefully you didn't hear it too much because of Pat.
And also, let me just say, if you're an author, definitely look up Pat online because she's fantastic. She can help you there with lots of things too.
That's
all
true.
Right, Laura, this is wonderful. I'm going to start complimenting myself, and I'll compliment you by saying thanks for a great podcast, and see you soon.
Thanks for being a great sister, and we'll say here's to new beginnings. Toodaloo.
Toodles.
Be sure to come back to beautiful Ohio and the OK Boomer podcast. To listen to previous episodes or to drop us a line, visit okboomerpod.com.